G'day, Heath here from pickinglessons.com. Merrily Kiss the Quaker. This is a great tune. Standard tuning on the banjo in the key of G. We're playing it in 6/8 time. There are 3 parts. In a moment, we're going to take a look at part A here in this video to get us going. Now, if you head to pickinglessons.com, you'll be able to grab yourself a copy of the tab. In the member section, we'll also break down the rest of the tune, part B, part C, and you'll have a play along and backing tracks there to help you out as you learn the tune. Let's start out with part A here, and we'll break this down. Now, we've got a whole lot of single string going on. This tune is a great single string study, if you will. It's going to help you with the technique if you haven't done much of it before. There is a little bit of melodic in here as well. This, as we're looking at these single string techniques, and it's quite fast, this is probably a little bit more advanced, yeah? So we'll break it down slowly, and certainly you can have a go at picking along, but as we get it up to tempo, it's going to be quite challenging if you're not comfortable with single string. But let's jump in and we'll have a look. There are a lot of slurs in there to help us out along the way though as well. So we're in the key of G. We're going to feel it in 6/8 time, so 2 pulses in every measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, broken into 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we're pretty much playing most of those. We have this little pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our first 2 measures there. So that pickup there is on count 6. 4, 5, 6. Keep an eye on the fingering as we go through. It's all in the tablature, a suggestion for the right hand. The left hand's pretty straightforward realistically, but the right hand will certainly look at what we need to do there, particularly for the single string. So we've got our thumb. We're going to kick off then with our index finger in the first measure with that hammer on, and then the middle finger, yeah, for the second string. So it's a little bit of a forward roll. And then back to the thumb and index finger for that hammer on, and then the open string. So let's count that out from the pickup note. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to get those fingers in the right place. So thumb, index, middle, thumb and index. 4, 5, 6. Next note is a middle finger with the pull off. Back to the thumb in your right hand. Then a reverse roll. Middle, index, thumb. First 2 measures with pickup. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that flows quite well actually for the right hand with those hammer-ons in there and the pull-off, the slurs. Let's move on to measure 3. Identical to measure 1. Measure 4. Now here, the rhythm structure changes within the measure. So we have quarter note, 8th, quarter note, 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So playing that out of measure 3, we can go thumb, index, thumb, thumb. Yeah, because there's that space, the thumb can be quite dominant in there. So thumb, index, thumb, thumb. Okay, let's move on because the second half is kind of the same. So we get the same little pickup, that index, middle, thumb, same fingering. Closing out measure 7. We've finished with our thumb in measure 6. So we're going to kick it off with the index finger in measure 7. So we use the index down to that thumb. We'll double up with the thumb again. When we have that quarter note, it makes sense to use our thumb a second time, yeah, afterwards. So index and middle, thumb, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb before they repeat. This section does move back and forth between the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings. And our fingering all will kind of follow in a roll type pattern with a couple of single string moments in there with the thumb doubling up on string 4. Once we hit the B section, there's a lot more single string where we have to play multiple notes on the one string, and that's a great technique for us to work on. So that A part, let's just play that once through. 4, 5, 6. repeating back to the beginning. Play it twice through for this A section. It's a great little tune. It's very fun to play with the single strings. Really going to drive along. Yeah, it's going to be a nice fast tempo that we want. So work that one up. Head to pickinlessons.com. We will be breaking down part B and C of the tune, and you can grab yourself a copy of the tablature there as well. So pickinlessons.com. I'll see you there.